Hello Scorpio, how you doing guys? Happy summer. I'm doing something a little special today. We're doing individual signs, and so I would like to take a little bit of extra time and look into you guys personally, okay? We're not asking under any premise, and it could apply to your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements, okay? We did this once before, but it was on a Facebook Live. So this is the first time we've done individual signs on YouTube. Okay. We're going to start with chakra foundational energies, okay? And then kind of run through a similar thing to what we normally do within each element, okay? What do you have to say for your Scorpios? Man, everyone is getting this visualization card, okay? Beautiful. It's a third eye empowerment card. So we're being asked to utilize intuition, which is pretty, kind of home space for the Scorpio, right? So let's see what else. Other chakra cards. Scorpio, let's get it going on for these Scorpios. What you got? There we go. Personal power. Visualize personal power, guys. It is all you, right? Personal empowerment is definitely within your own hands, as this card is showing us, okay? Life purpose. Wow. Okay. And on the bottom, meditation. Okay, guys, it's looking like a deep one. Buckle in. Okay, meditation. It's time for you to become available and receptive to the messages of your other aspects of yourself and energetic, that are not in this dimension. But the personal power, it's in your hands, right? Life purpose. Check this one. Ooh. So visualizing. Okay, so let's keep moving. I'm already interested. What this is going to talk about. Being a Scorpio rising, like I am definitely just always interested, right? So it's the most dominant sign for me, but 3 Geminis in the other courts it's a pretty balanced thing for me, Gemini and Scorpio. So, all right, what you got, universe, for our Scorpios? What you got for me? And us. Contract. Wow, life purpose and contracts. It's like pretty much running that same vibe. Okay, let's keep moving. The Hierophant can talk about marriage at times, but often it's just all of the aspects of the contract we've decided to embark upon and engage upon, in this life on Earth, in this incarnation. So with the Nine of Wands, that's like strength through the struggle. If the contracts were easy, it wouldn't be a contract, right? It would just be like, anyone in their right mind would choose this path. So it's simple, it's fun, it's great. Yeah, that's not how it is. In order to learn, we've got to be able to, there we go. We've got to be able to struggle a little bit, right? I always talk about like plants and how wind and, a little bit of adversity actually helps them become stronger to engage elements as they move along and live longer lives, right? Make better choices and kind of gain a certain sense of wisdom, even if it isn't a physical or cellular wisdom, through adversity, okay? So it looks like there's been some deceit. 7 of Swords, Page of Cups, as far as communicating heart and within your heart space, and messages that are of an emotional quotient, okay? So these two both pop, so we're going to take them both. Relating to your happiness, and both fiscally and in your manifesto and in your heart, okay? Eight of Swords, you have a mental imprisonment, mental entrapment. Oh, gosh, I keep saying that. I said it once before. Entrapment going on here, okay? That's the bottom of the deck. Something is really, really making you feel trapped, okay, in a prison. So let's clarify here as to what some of these cards are meaning. The Hierophant, please. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Let's clarify the Hierophant, please. Ooh, the Star. Okay, you have a contract here that may include public influence, okay? But you're recognizing the contract, okay? You're starting to understand your role here somehow. And you're finding strength in this way, in like the dusk before the dawn, okay? 10 of Cups again, okay? Because you're moving towards, like, you see this guy, he's like looking, he sees, there's all this darkness, but you see the dawn coming, but it's not without work, it's like that top part of the mountain where you can't see anything but the mountain, but you're just about to surpass it, right? But when you're in that moment right before the peak, all you can see is the rock in front of you, and you're exhausted. But you've got the strength. That with every step draws nearer the completion. Okay, wherein lies your happiness. You know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. That's what it looks like with your happiness. And okay, you just got the Seven of Swords with the Moon. Okay, so I want to say you maybe got that in the element readings that we just did, but I can't remember. But Seven of Swords with the Moon. I feel water signs may have gotten that. But that's just all no good. There's something going on that's like deceiving, a thief in the night, things unseen, the unknown that's thieving your happiness and your 10 of Cups, okay? Creating the struggle with how you're sharing from your heart, okay? Something is definitely draining that from you, okay? It's some experiential, some part of your reality right now. And it's creating within a wake-up call within how you're exchanging, within how you're communicating your emotions, okay? So, yeah, the Judgment card, therefore, you want to come forth with the Queen of Swords and ride through in defense of your happiness, right? Because you've realized that there has been so much deceit, so much darkness, so much behind the scenes within how you share love, that there's just like a wake-up call and a need to just ride through in a feminine way and bring perhaps an air sign female is the happiness key. But it, to me, feels like a nurturing via truth, right, to your happiness, and recognizing the truth of what has gone down and beginning to make small, changes in the 3D with the Page of Pentacles toward your 3D happiness and manifesting what you've realized, in your contract here. And, because, there's been struggle in the 3D, right? And the Page of Pentacles is going to come out to itemize exactly. Oh man, Seven of the Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords on bottom, Eight of Swords also on the bottom. Okay, so lies and deceit causing a mental imprisonment. You're imprisoning yourself in some way, okay? Through not being honest, whether with self or others or both. All right, let's continue this clarification process before I go any much further, because I feel there's more components to this that are about to come out that are going to change the view. But yeah, there's definitely unseen, hidden forces, lies. The Tower, guys. Okay, Hierophant, the Star, the Tower. Recognizing your contract, okay? Realizing your purpose in some way. to maybe even, a public persona, being in the public eye. The star can be about that, okay? A mission, okay? But I see this as recognizing your contract in life has brought a tower into your reality suddenly. It's like a sudden realization, or just being in tune with, what you really want in life, okay? The Hierophant can also mean marriage, right? So perhaps there's been, you've realized, or, what you thought was your destiny is not your destiny, right? A tower has been brought upon your perception and what you've recognized as your contract. Creating a struggle toward, creating your Ten of Cups as like a sort of light at the end of the tunnel, the carrot you're constantly chasing down that tunnel, right? Okay, so let's see what else here. And in that, you're lying to yourself, okay? That's what it looks like. Like, you're participating in something that, I can't take two on this. You're participating in something that, give me one, please. One card, thank you. In something that is, taking from you, is not honest, is not your truth, is not your, in harmony. It's taking from you in places you don't even realize, behind the scenes, right? And from your happiness. And it's within the space of communicating and sharing from the heart that you have had a wake-up call. Ten of Cups all over the table right now, okay? So it looks as though there's the Three of Cups, okay? There has possibly been multiple parties involved in this reality for you, in this contract, okay? The strength before the strength through the struggle toward your happiness, and being reunited with your happiness at the end of the tunnel, right? But first you have got to defeat the lies and that which is hidden with your Ten of Cups, with that which makes you happy, and the truth of that being hidden and taken from you in the night, okay? Your happiness is being robbed, and there's a wake-up call for you in your exchange right now, if you're willing to look at it, right? And so let's clarify further. Four of Cups, yep. Okay, and in your exchange, you're seeing that the way you are currently sharing love, you're getting a wake-up call to that. It's quite unrequited, Perhaps what this person is calling love, or the way that they are loving you, is just so minimal. It's like chump change, a Page of Cups. It's like very immature and very underdeveloped expressions of love, okay? And that's giving you a wake-up call to that. That means it's actually unrequited. That means this actually isn't, you're not on the same page. How do you exchange, the water and the cup when you're not even in the same reality? You're not even, pitching in the same field. You know what I mean? You can't create unity that way. And there's a wake-up call to that fact, okay? Because your Ten of Cups, there's a truth to your happiness, okay? Let's get their last two clarifiers. Scorpio. One card, please. One card. Ten of Wands. Yep. You're burdened by the truth of what would make you happy, because I don't think it is within your reality right now. Perhaps there is a commitment. Perhaps you are involved in some type of contract, okay? And you are recognizing that it's falling apart, right? It is not a reality. It is coming down around you. Perhaps you have put a lot into this already, and already sort of accepted it in some destiny sort of way, but it's not your destiny, okay? Hierophant, the Star, the Tower. Nine of Wands, Ten of Cups, Three of Cups, okay? So you want to be reunited with your happiness, and you're looking at that light at the end of the tunnel, and you're following the carrot. But there are so many things. The thief in the night of your happiness continues to exist, and so much behind the scenes that's taking from and deceiving you from happiness, okay? And the minor way in which you exchange love right now is creating a wake-up call for you and showing you, in fact, that it's not enough. The energetic is unrequited. It's immature. It is not the level in which you want to exchange at this point in time, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So things are going slow, and this is creating this living nightmare for you guys, okay? In a sense of, it has manifested from deceit and mental entrapment, okay? But, you know, following the burden of the truth of your happiness here, you are going to begin to make drops in the bucket, the Page of Pentacles, and forward motions in your reality, in your material world, toward that Ten of Pentacles, towards that fulfillment of the Ten of Cups on earth in your reality, okay? Because you are struggling for a new beginning, and you really need one, okay, with the Five of Wands and Ace of Pentacles there. And you're really struggling, and you really need it. That page holds that Ace of Pentacles, okay? And so you're bringing those little new beginnings, you know, slowly toward manifesting this, and you're struggling to get that new beginning because it's such small ways that you're actually moving toward it, okay? So it seems to me that, you know, the recognition of your life purpose and personal empowerment and visualizing what that means to you, right? How does that work together? This deceit, this Seven of Swords and Moon together with the Ten of Cups is no good, okay? Somebody is thieving your happiness, like, straight up. And it doesn't even appear that way to you. You're not seeing things as they are. The unseen rules, the thief in the night and the unseen energies are ruling your happiness right now, man. And the futility and the immaturity is a wake-up call to you that this is just not, you're not on the same page with this person, okay? Or this interaction, this part of your contract. It's thieving your happiness, something about it, okay? Something about your reality, your 3D reality. But you're done with it. You're the Ten of Wands, completion of the cycle of burden. And yeah, just as I said the word completion, the completion card is the completion of the cycle of burden, and it flipped with completion. So yeah, you're completing that cycle of burden with truth about what does make you happy. And you're willing to start making even baby steps towards it in the reality of your life, because you're struggling and you need a new beginning, right? So release. Yep. See, that's what I'm saying, is that this Page of Cups, wake up call, a judgment, and 4 is telling you, like, it's time to understand the wake up call that this is chump change to you, okay? So release the things that do not serve you. Allow the Queen of Swords to come in with her sword and cut away all the things that are not serving you in any way, so that you can have that Ten of Cups, man. This incarnation, this reality, it isn't forever. And we do come with contract. That's what the start of this is. That's what the beginning, that's what we're here. You know, that is the point of incarnation, is this contract with the greater energy of the one grid of creation, okay? And that we're going to come down here and we are going to transmute and experience life and transmute energies and leave a higher vibration than we came. So our contracts are created by our oversouls, by our greater selves, by the energetic of the one creative grid, okay, the one creation, the one creative energy, God, whatever you want to call it. You know, we work in that to achieve goals for all of us, for the whole, for the one. So, you know, you come here with that, and there's always access to that, you know, plan within you, and like what is passionate, what creates happiness, what, you know, makes you feel empowered. Those are things that are part of your contract, right? And it's hard to think that we've thought we're in contract and we've been working as if we're in some type of personal destiny, and to find out that we've been, you know, veiled in that. is somewhat difficult, okay? And sometimes making big changes and making big decisions and saying, wait a minute, I've really got to make changes to bring in the Queen of Swords, I'm burdened. Realizing that at any age or any space is never easy, okay? So the last card is invocation. And that is saying, you know, create ceremony in life. You know, invoke your authenticity. Invoke that which is your truth and what will bring you that full cup and happiness, and then manifest into the Ten of Pentacles, into your kingdom, into your legacy, and your material and your emotional, your spiritual, you know, everything can become those tens, and you are in the universe. Then you are then complete as a being sitting on top of the world, okay? Your destiny awaits you, and it's the truth within. It's recognizing the wake-up calls to how you're exchanging and sharing within a relationship right now that is less than, okay? Four of Cups, less than, unrequited love, not on the same page, not equivalent to what you give. Any of those things could be applicable, okay? And that's a burden. It's a burden for you to be giving more than you're receiving, you know, to be literally not, you know, feeling unloved or in a way of imbalance for what you give and receive, okay? So no matter what, that's unhealthy for both parties. And this is like asking for maturity and to begin with the Page of Pentacles to bring this to reality, the realization that the Queen of Swords brings, okay, the truth. All right, Scorpio, I hope this helps. I really like this reading. It actually feels very much, you know, aiming at, you know, a large foundational truth for us. So I'll see you soon on the full moon, okay? Bye.